Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we got some news in the delivery industry, and it is Doordash is losing some business right now. Not surprised, but I personally, if you would have told me Doordash was going to lose 5% of their business this month, I would have said, yeah, of course. For one, it's getting hotter. It's not super cold everywhere. Across the country, it's generally warming up, and the coronavirus pandemic is kind of going away a little bit. Most places are a lot open, so I would have assumed that people would be going out to restaurants anyways, but according to them, that's not the reason. So it says Doordash cap delivery fee, Doordash says delivery fee caps are hurting order volumes. So that means that basically what some jurisdictions do is they put a cap on how much Doordash can charge a restaurant. So they're typically charging about 30% of the order. So let's say to make it simple, if an order costs $10, Doordash is charging 30% of that. So that means the restaurant is only making $7 of that. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. I think Doordash is a luxury service, and people those prices should basically almost 100% be falling down to the customer. In my personal opinion, if I was the mayor or a governor or something, I would want my restaurants in my cities to thrive in this big tech monopoly to kind of have to, it shouldn't be on the restaurants. The restaurants are out there, they're paying their employees, they have to go out there and do all the work in hand, while this big tech algorithm is basically taking their money but also bringing them more money. So it's it goes hand in hand. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys expected me to side with the big business in this one because I'm a corporate shill, but I'm not. So I actually personally always am going to side with restaurants, I think, because restaurants, they're like mom and pop shops. Most of them are. Some of them are big restaurants, chains, but a lot of them are barely making enough money to get by. And I worked in a restaurant for years, and restaurants work on very, very thin margins. And I've always been wow, I cannot believe the margins that some of these restaurants survive on. I was just listening to Joe Rogan talk to some restaurant owners that own a restaurant in LA, and they were saying they were working on a 10 to 20% profit margin, sometimes even less than that. So that's crazy to me. So let's get into this article. If you guys haven't yet, please consider smashing the like button for my channel. And also subscribe to the channel if you guys want more awesome videos on delivery driving, tips and tricks, and entrepreneur and fitness and financials and all that stuff. Subscribe, just do it. It'll help you out, make your life better. Anyways, alright. Company has raised prices to offset the caps, which has depressed demand. It adds to concerns that delivery is getting too expensive. Again, if you're ordering delivery, you should pay more than the fact that they were even getting away with charging essentially free deliveries and stuff, and people are basically paying the same amount that they normally would if they just went to a restaurant. I didn't like that. I really didn't. I was ooh, that's gonna kind of hurt the restaurants and stuff, What we don't want is to hurt the restaurant industry. I've heard from a lot of my friends that live in China, that have been to China, because they have a communist regime. There's no incentive for people to make the best foods and best restaurants and stuff. So you end up with a lot of the restaurants are just kind of mediocre because no one's thriving to be the best because it's not a capitalist market there. So just keep that in mind. I don't know why I even needed to mention that, but Doordash said Wednesday that limits on the fees it charges restaurants are hurting order volumes because it has forced company to raise prices for customers or for consumers. Again, I totally agree that there should be a cap. I think it should be 10 to 15%. I really don't think that Doordash should be able to charge more than that to restaurants, It should be going onto the customer. If you want to order Doordash and be lazy, I don't like lazy people. I gotta be honest. I don't like lazy people. If you want to be lazy, I never DoorDash. I literally never DoorDash. The only time that I ever order food is one, if I'm in the middle of a rehearsal or something and I absolutely can't leave and I have a bunch of people performers at my house or something. That's mostly been the only times I've done DoorDash. or 2 if I'm like intoxicated. But even still, like if I'm drinking, I usually don't eat. So yeah, anyways, just kidding, I don't drink. I'm a perfect human being. All right, anyways, continue. Let's get serious. The delivery provider reported that order volumes in March fell 7% in Philadelphia, 4% in St. Louis, and 4% in Westchester County in New York. That's not that much. That's like if DoorDash made $1 billion last year, they're only going to make $950 million. Really? Not really a big deal. But again, like I said, it's heating up and COVID's going away. I feel like they were living this fairy tale land where they're gonna always be getting these like this mass amounts of like deliveries. It's eventually gonna die down once people start going to restaurants again. I mean, personally, I'm always out and about. I'm never like I never DoorDash though. I don't want someone else grabbing my food, and I'd rather have the food right away and fresh. And no offense, but I'm a DoorDash driver, but I don't trust other DoorDash drivers. Sorry, you guys. I just don't trust you guys. Maybe some of you. But anyways, let's get serious. We have a tangible impact of the basis economic rule when prices go up and demand goes down. I don't know why that was important. Let's just kind of skim over it. I don't want to read the whole article to you guys. DoorDash has been hampered by caps in at least 73 jurisdictions, combined with an impact of added costs from Proposition 22, meaning, yeah, they had to pay, like, what did it say? $36 million last year to fight California's Proposition 22, which was basically to make them have to hire their drivers as employees, which literally doesn't make any sense, and it's a stupid proposition by California, has stupid laws, and, alright, I just don't like California because I'm from California, and I personally think they have lawed up that place to where you can barely do anything there anymore, and now they're trying to like make everything union. I don't like that. I think companies should be able to do whatever they want, and I don't want to be an employee of DoorDash. I would never do it anymore. If I had to be an employee, then I just wouldn't do it, you know? So I was totally for Proposition 22 because I did not want to have to be an employee. I don't want the benefits from, like, you never get good benefits anyways from employers. Anyways, let's continue. Delivery fees can be as high as 30% or more, cover things like credit card, processing fees, marketing, and driver pay. Fee caps mean DoorDash can't pay for all of those things, so it added $1 to $2 extra per delivery. If you're a customer and you see it costs $4 instead of $3, I don't think that really is gonna, like, I don't know. Maybe it will. I think if you're gonna go out and get DoorDash, you're still gonna go out and get DoorDash if you see an extra $1 on there, because you're probably being lazy and you're like, whatever, $1 more. But it's the same for all delivery companies. It's not like this is just DoorDash. So it's literally the jurisdictions are doing this to all delivery companies, not just DoorDash. The caps are temporary, designed to expire sometime after the pandemic and the emergency is over. A lot of the restaurants are happy about this, it says. DoorDash warned if the caps continue, more places will feel the impact. I really don't think we should be worried about DoorDash's feelings right here. They have significantly less employees than a typical business does, and they are making significantly more money with no product except for an algorithm and an app. So this is one of the times where I'm totally not siding with DoorDash, because when it comes to like a mom and pop shop restaurants and that kind of stuff, I don't like the algorithm business taking over, you know. And they've made billions of dollars already. But again, like, this is a DoorDash channel, so I do support DoorDash. Not saying I don't. I just I'm probably gonna side with the like small businesses in this case. The results add concerns that delivery driving could become too pricey for consumers. Again, yeah, it is a luxury service. It's not just like everyone should be getting food delivered to themselves. For one, we have to think about what we're doing to the economy. Not that I'm like this big, like, not economy, to the environment. Like, we're now having more people drive around. Like, I don't know, maybe there's less driving around. I don't know, actually. because someone would have to drive to the restaurant anyways to get their food, but then someone else is doing it anyways. So I wonder if there's less cars on the road or more cars on the road. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Do you think there's more cars on the road now that there's all these delivery driving people, or less cars on the road because more or less people have to go out and get their own food? It's a weird... I wish I was better at algebra, which I don't think would even matter. So anyways, all right, let's kind of skim through the rest of this. Customers over time are going to start looking at free delivery that costs them $15 to get $12 worth of food, when they're starting to look at delivery service fees and service charges. And that's it. So again, comment down below. What are your guys' opinions? Let me know in the comments down below. I know a lot of you guys don't like DoorDash and like to hate on DoorDash. Personally, I just think they're doing what's best for their business to survive, and not that they're barely surviving or anything, but you know, it is a tough market. There's 3 strong competitors: Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. So they have to do the best so that way they don't go out of business and end up like Postmates, because we all know what happened to Postmates. It's like the worst delivery service in the world. So they're just doing what they got to do. But again, like, I would probably say I'd rather the restaurants survive and do better. 30%, that's a lot, because it's costing them like probably 30 to 40%. I don't know, probably at least 30% to buy that food. Then they got to pay people. It probably comes out to another 20%. The restaurants are definitely making like 10 to 20% margins at most in this case. In fact, probably less. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. If you guys enjoy these videos at all, let me know in the comments down below, and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't yet, check out my footwear company at allafaxacrobatics.com. Use discount code TannersYouTube. You get shoes for $40 this month of April. And then also, if you guys haven't yet, just subscribe. Just do it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.